Howdy, folks. It's me, Cowboy Short, and today we're at the home ranch here at the Book Exchange and Bible Bookstore in beautiful downtown Pryor Creek, America. And today we're going to read a little book about. Did you know that there are elephants in Oklahoma? We didn't know that, did you? But down in Hugo, Oklahoma, which is in southern Oklahoma, some elephants escaped. Of course, this was in 1975. But those elephants are actually, two of those elephants are still there in Hugo, Oklahoma, and you can go and see them in Hugo, Oklahoma. Well, one of our good friends and authors, Belle Townsend, that wrote Grady's in the Silo and the Great Land Run, and Clancy, that we've read on the Cowboy Short Media Network, wrote this book. It's called The Great Elephant Escape. So we'll read this one today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful spring break. Two hungry babies were looking for melons, and before very long, they are hunted like felons. Their tale begins with an adventure and fun as they play peekaboo while on the run. There they are. And in the morning, Annie yelled, "Mama, Mama, the garden's gone. Somebody stole our garden." Her ponytail flapped in the breeze as she ran toward the house. Her bare feet hit the porch just as her mom and brother Jimmy ran out the door. With tears in her eyes, Annie looked at her mama and said, "You told me to get a melon and some corn. There aren't any." Look at there in the garden. She pointed toward the garden. The fence surrounding it was smashed and scattered throughout the area. There was no corn, no watermelons, no tomatoes, nothing. Only a few leaves and vines are sprinkled here and there. "Whoa, look at these footprints," said Jimmy. "Whoever stole the garden was huge." Look at those footprints right there. Big old footprints. "Quick, run to the house," yelled Mama. "I'm calling the sheriff." As they ran inside, Jimmy and Annie heard the local television announcer say, "This has been breaking news. Next update in 15 minutes. That guy looks familiar. Looks like Ron Burgundy. But look, the kids are running in the house. "Quick, Annie, switch to another channel," said Jimmy. They heard, "Stay inside if at all possible. Then do not approach them. Escaped in the Hugo area." Big news in 1975. "What happened?" Jimmy shouted at the television. Annie continued flipping channels. Finally, a reporter said 5 young elephants escaped from the circus today. 3 have been recaptured. No one has seen the other 2 elephants, Issa and Lily, since their escape from the circus grounds. Please call the sheriff's office or circus headquarters if you see them. 5 little elephants. They're big elephants. They're 1,500 pounds plus. When the sheriff arrived at the house, they showed him the empty garden, the broken fence, and the big footprints. "Ma'am," said the sheriff, "I'd say those little elephants that escaped from the circus ate your garden for their breakfast. This is the biggest lead we've had so far." There's the sheriff. Yet no one saw the little elephants that day or for the next few days. Everyone, including Annie and Jimmy, continued searching for the runaways. I think you can see them hiding. There's one. There's the other one. "There's a $150 reward if we could spot them," Jimmy said to his sister. Even though they looked around their farm, they couldn't find the fugitives. A week later, the deputy said, "Sheriff, down at the Circus Cafe, people want to know why we haven't captured the little elephants. The pair is still eating gardens in the area. Everyone wonders how we can miss 1,500-pound babies. You know, I think they're hiding out at Hugo Lake." There's Hugo Lake right there. "You're probably right," the sheriff said. "If we drive out there, we'll drive out there. No one has reported sightings of them, but let's concentrate in that area for a while." Look at the elephants are playing in the lake. Then a spokesman for the circus reported that one of the crew had seen the elephants at the lake. However, because it was late in the evening, they hadn't been able to capture the duo. When a fisherman reported seeing the elephants playing on a small island in the lake, the deputies intensified their search. They used three-wheelers and horses in the deep wooded area around the lake. After 10 days, maybe they'd finally capture Isa and Lily. The next morning, the sheriff said to his deputies, "We've got a couple of new problems. Those elephants always seem to know where we are, and they'll sneak away from us. They walk very softly on those big feet. We don't hear them, but they can hear us on our three-wheelers. And the circus staff says the elephants can smell the horses we're riding, and the elephants don't like horses." "Doggone it," said one of the deputies. "Does that mean we're going to have to give up trying to find them on our three-wheelers and horses?" "Afraid so," said the sheriff. "What's left?" asked another deputy. "I don't know," said the sheriff. "I guess we'll drive in part of the way and walk around looking for them in the thick brush." "Walk around? All the ticks and chiggers will eat us up," said another deputy. Jimmy continued reading about the elephants in the local newspaper. Sometimes they played hide and seek with the circus crew. They trumpeted at the boaters who buzzed near them. When a sheriff deputy got too close, the stampeding duo chased him up a tree. Look at there. Ran him up the tree. One day, the sheriff called former state wildlife commissioner Lyndall Fry, who lived in Hugo. "I need your help," said the sheriff. "The man near Fort Townsend just called to say an elephant is in his pasture." Think the cow and the elephant know each other? Maybe so. "We need you to fire a little dart into the elephant's hide. It'll make her sleepy, and she'll be taken back to the circus grounds." When Fry arrived at the scene, he said, "I've never done anything like this before." He aimed at the fleeing elephant, and soon they had a sleeping baby on their hands. Only one, though. Where was Lily? The next day, everyone continued looking for the missing elephant. However, the elephants were miles apart by then. 2 days after Isa's capture, a teenager spotted Lily at a waterhole near Sawyer, Oklahoma. At this time, Fry fired a dart into Lily's hide, and she slowly went to sleep like Isa. When Jimmy heard the news, he said to Annie, "The elephant hunt is over, and Isa and Lily are back at circus headquarters. It took 20 days to capture the elephants that ate our garden for their breakfast." "Wow," said Annie. "I wouldn't want to play hide and seek with them." So in July the 12th of 1975 in Hugo, Oklahoma, that's when the elephants escaped, and it took 20 days to capture them finally, and it took a little while to get them retrained so they could go back to circus life. But you can find this book. It's a great book by Belle Townsend from Yukon, Oklahoma. Hey, it's Cowboy Short here. Hope you have a great spring break. Come and see me at the Book Exchange and the Bible Bookstore in beautiful downtown Pryor Creek, America. Have a great day. See you later.